Okay, so what's going on? I'm going to be posting a black and white battle here against Mulvone19, I think. I don't know, I'm not good with numbers, but yeah, so here it is. He's leading off with Speed Deoxys, I'm leading off with Cogendo, and I'm going to obviously just start out with the fake out, just to get rid of the sash if it has one. But then he actually goes for a trick next turn. Yeah, he tricks me Choice Scarf, which is probably not the smartest thing, but yeah, so now I cannot speed, go for U-turn, and I do not kill because he took my life orb, so that was unfortunate, but whatever. So I go into my Wargle, which is like my favorite Pokemon this gen because I don't know why, it just is super reliable. And yeah, so I U-turn, go into Cogendo again after he you know, did the move and stuff. It's super laggy, so I have no clue what it did, but he goes into his Booner. I have no clue what that means, but okay. So I go into my Gligar, knowing I can just completely wall that thing, but that one actually carries Toxic, which kind of screws me over a little bit, but yeah, and he actually avoids my Toxic, so I was a little bit mad, but if I get Hex on him, then it will make up for it, so I'm like, whatever, who cares. So I Toxic him this turn, and yeah, so he's like an Iron Defense and Marowak with Toxic and stuff, so whatever. It's original, I guess, but it really wouldn't work out unless like in Trick Room, but whatever. So I go for Roost, knowing I should just stall as long as I can, and yeah, so he attacks me, gets a crit, and I take that like a monster because Gligar is like the best physical wall ever. So yeah, now I return to myself after U-turning, go into Cogendo. Now I actually avoid the like boomerang or whatever that attack was called, super laggy. I go for U-turn, and yeah, I think I go to Wargle. No, I go into Rotom just to like do whatever. I could have gone to Wargle knowing that like Raikou was come out, but I just kind of came out just to like change things up. I go for Pain Sweep. I remember I haven't like played this game for like 2 months, so I forgot about some of the sets, and yes, Call Mine. I'm a noob, and so I'm in Wargle, and I'm going to like my plan was to draw him into an electric attack, go into Gligar, then just get out of Gligar to scout what other move he had. But then I'm like, you know what, screw it, I'm just gonna go into Cogendo, sacrifice myself, then go to Wargle and finish him off with a return. That was my plan, so that's what I'm going to do. But then yeah, I just didn't follow my original plan because I was like winning, so I kind of just knew what I could get rid of, which would be Cogendo because it was Choice Scarf, and it's not a Choice Scarf set, so yeah, I already have Wargle, so there's no point for Cogendo being out. And yes, I actually live like that outrage and hurry up and return it because I didn't want to get swept with a Dragon Dance. So yep, I knew he had a I already knew he had Mach Punch because he came out into Infernape, so I'm like, whatever. But he actually has Punishment, which is actually pretty cool. So yeah, that screwed over my Rotom, which this is an Evo Stone Rotom, so it's like a pretty crazy wall. This is a mixed wall though. I'm thinking about just making it a physical wall, but we'll see. So I go into my Gligar, and I'm gonna Roost up, but then he kills me off with a Flare Blitz, even though I thought since I was ground I resisted fire, but I'm a noob, haven't played forever, so I'm sorry. But he's Life Orb and Flare Blitz, I'm just gonna like kill him off. So I'm like, oh, whatever, I'm just gonna screw off Rotom, and that's what I do because I didn't need it anymore, except I already won basically because I have a Breloom, which is so pro. So yeah, I go for Spore, I'm going to Sword Stance, Bolt Seed. That's like the best set ever. It's so much more powerful than Conkeldurr or Rabution or whatever. So, yeah, he actually wakes up, gets a surf on me, and I'm going to take that like a monster. So, yeah, go for a bullet seed. And remember, this is a bulky Slowbro. Look how much it does. That's 1 bullet seed. Alright. And another. So, I'd consider that a rape. So, yeah. Later, peoples.